This is our beautiful planet Earth, and it is full of surprise from nature and is diversified with mesmerizing flowers. The flowers, which appeared 130 million years ago during the Cretaceous period, had done amazing things to change the world. If the history of our Earth compressed into an hour, the flowers would last only for 90 seconds. But this 90 seconds has so many factors which has changed our current world. In the society we live, can you imagine a life without flowers? Can we live without them? Life without flowers will be a disaster to turn the whole world into a barren dark desert. Join me in this flowering armageddon as we consider what might happen if all flowers suddenly disappeared. Let us have a look at some stunning facts related to food and its supply chain, and let us find out the relation of these facts with the flowers. From the pines to the water lily, and the ferns to the jarbera, across the miles of the mustard fields to my balcony garden, flowers and flowering plants has ruled the world, as they are either primary source of imaginations for the poets, artists, or for the simple pleasure of holding a blossom for a love. Flowers are considered to be the nucleus of the biological ecosystems. Plants are the pipeline to the atmosphere for generating rains, transporting water by roots to the stem, evaporations through the leaves. Plants are having rain-making ability. Without flowers, there will not be the propagation of plants, and in turn the earth will convert into the hotter and drier habitat. Research says that 10% of the moisture which constitutes rains comes from the trees. Pollination is the secret password to unlock the new whole world of flowers, and its reproduction by the act of transferring pollen grains from the male anther of a flower to the female stigma. The goal of every living organism, including plants, is to create offspring for the next generation. Pollinators are responsible for assisting over 80% of world flowering plants to reproduce. Without them, humans and wildlife wouldn't have so much to eat or look at. Flower affects our own life in many different ways, from the cotton clothes we wear to the fruit we eat, the air we breathe to the flowers we give as romantic gifts. Human and animal life will turn into a barren land of infertility if the flowers disappeared from the world. The living kingdom will suffer from the dearth of vegetables, fruits, rains, water, and of course its beauty. The whole greenery will be converted into a scorching shield of desert all around. Top vegetable consuming countries like China, South Korea, Greece, Turkey, the United States, Jordan, UK, and India will suffer from malnutrition and the specific requirement of daily consumptions. The pollinators like bats, rats, insects, bees, butterflies, moths, flies, birds can't find anything to quench their thirst with nectar and will roam around the desert to find the cactus to live with. Well, cactus also are not going to exist. Life could not exist on the planet without trees because they produce the maximum portion of the oxygen that humans and animals breathe. These trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and reproduce oxygen using the process of photosynthesis. Once this process stops, most plants will die swiftly, although some plants matter might hold out longer depending on how much sugar they have stored. Larger trees, for example, would be able to last longer than a smaller shrub. But once the process of photosynthesis stops, plant life will ultimately die. If all the plants on earth died, so would the people. Atmospheric temperature would increase due to the level of greenhouse gases. Precipitation patterns would change dramatically. The soil would turn into the hot, barren, muddy desert. We may have a world where human becomes and perhaps even turn to cannibalism in an attempt to survive. Top paper consuming countries like China, United States and Japan will suffer a major loss in their business due to the dearth of paper making ingredients. Companies like International Paper, Kimberly-Clark's, Georgia Pacific Corporation, Weyerhaeuser Corporation and Stora Enso, etc. will face a major loss due to the lack of trees. The modern poets, creators, philosophers, artists will suffer from creativity due to the flowering imaginations. In the modern world, it is eminent from the research that flowers stimulate emotional health. The flowers triggers our happy emotions and it heightens the feeling of satisfaction. It also helps us to build intimate connections to reduce stress. The joy of gifting flowers can lead to a moods which last even longer than 3 days. The joy of receiving flowers helps to cure the episodic memory for the older people. The scientists are doing research on the importance of flower and its color to refresh energy, compassion, enthusiasm, moods, and commitments to create a better environment at home and as well as at the workplace. The United Nations Trillion Tree Campaign has done a remarkable job by planting nearly 15 billion trees across the globe in recent years. And Australians are going to plant 1 billion more and have a remarkable footprint to recover climate changes. But all would go in vain if the flowers disappeared from the world. So friends, let us take an oath not to destroy plants and flowers. Let us make our planet greener and colorful with joy and happiness all around. Remember, take care of our planet and it will take care of you. If you like this video, please like and share. We will catch you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.